Alrighty then, hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the Third. Don't know why I had such a hard time figuring out the title there for a second. Last time we did a bunch of doors because now we got all the There's a chest here? Hang on. There's a chest here that I missed. Howdy there.
We're good to go.
Sepith. Say, what year is this? I've lost count. It is currently... I don't know about in-game, actually, so I'm not going to say anything. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we just did a bunch of doors last time. This time, admittedly, we're going to be doing much of the same, I think. But we still got some doors to go through. So... Let's see. We've still got Moon 4... Girl who shines like the sun, and the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. So that's Joshua and Estelle. I've already messed up the menu. How did I... there's Star 5. Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. That's Annalise. Sun 2. Bring to me the girl who loves to fish. Path has already been opened. Step inside. Proof of your right to challenge the ordeals inside. Okay. So we can do 3 doors here. We can do the fishing one, the Annalise one, and the Estelle and Joshua one. Okay. In which case, that makes it very easy who we're putting in the party right now. Being... we need Joshua and Annalise. Okie dokie. I don't know if this will take up the whole episode, but it very well might, and I will not be surprised. So I think the first door we're gonna go through is probably the Annalise door. Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. Now this one is special of the mission that I have here, because this is one where you have to. Apparently, there's going to be a battle in here with Annalise, and if you win it, you get an additional reward. So this is the first time that winning is giving an additional reward, I think. So, you're gonna have to be careful. Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. Only then shall the door open. Open the door. Alright, let's see what we've got. Annalise, you're up. Hello. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. So the fight's in the chapter, okay. Or in the thing. We're in Bose! Annalise!
Interesting. Wow, that's a surprise.
Annalise!
Oh, Lugron!
There's something the matter. It's not like you to walk right up to the second floor without even looking at the board and sit quietly like this. You're not feeling sick from eating too much ice cream or something, are you?
Don't be silly. I'm not a little kid anymore, you know.
Could have fooled me. I swear that you were the one who ate 3 full scoops first thing one morning and later had to go to get some stomach medicine from Spence. Maybe my memory's playing tricks on me.
Let's all pretend that never happened, okay? Besides, that was back when I was a junior bracer. That was forever ago. I learned my lesson after that, I swear. Now I never have more than 1 scoop each morning.
You're not supposed to have ice cream in the morning at all, you know. Well, no matter. So, what have you been doing up here all this time anyway?
Oh, right. Well, you see, I got a letter from my pappy who lives a long way away from me this morning.
Really now? He's a swordsman if I recall, isn't he?
Yep, he's an instructor. He's a real famous among sword practitioners, actually. Yun Kafa of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School.
Ah, yeah, that's the one. I was familiar with the name even before meeting you, but I was quite surprised to find out you were his granddaughter. Didn't he used to live here in Libo?
I'm surprised how much you know about that. I can't say I have any memories of when he was here, though. It was around when I was born, so how could I?
How long ago? I see. So, how's he doing? Well?
Judging by his letter, yeah, he's doing fine. Haven't had a chance to meet him in person for about a year now. Last time we had a chance to spar, I felt like he was going to he was totally baiting me, even though he's like 70.
Well, you really must be skilled to be treating an active bracer that way.
Huh? What's with the son's serious face?
Oh, it's nothing all that major, but I've been wondering something for a while. Why do you stay here when you could join him?
Sorry, I'm lost.
Well, it's just that you're aiming to improve your swordsmanship, aren't you? Feels like if you have a grandfather like that, the fastest way to do that would be to go with him and polish your skills at his side.
That's... well...
I suppose it's not my place to be telling you what may or may not be the best for you. Sorry, Alice. You need to pay any attention to an old man like me.
No, that's not true at all. I really appreciate your advice, so please don't think it's not your place to give advice. To give it. I can definitely see where you're coming from on this. I do have my reasons for being here and all. They're just a little difficult to explain.
Oh?
I do want to learn more about swordsmanship and swords in general. So in that sense, you're right that continuing to train under Pappy would be both the best and fastest course of action.
Why, is he like the complete opposite of you? He just despises cute things and only likes cool? Or something?
That's not all I want to do with my life. At least, I want at least as much, if not more, to know more about what it means to be a bracer. I guess it's a case of wanting to learn more about swordsmanship as a bracer rather than as a swordsman, if that makes any sense. Am I even doing a good job explaining this?
No, I think I see where you're coming from, actually.
Besides, Pappy once told me that he taught me all the technical side of swordsmanship, forms, crafts, all that kind of stuff, really, already. Whether I can master him or not is all down to me now. So in that sense, I feel like there's no specific need for me to train under him nowadays. Of course, whether I'm really advancing in my swordsmanship now is another issue entirely. I wish I could say for sure I was, but...
I see.
What's with the silent treatment all of a sudden?
Oh, it's nothing. You're just not really one for these kinds of serious discussions, so I was impressed to see you were even capable of them.
Hey, I am so capable. Besides, you were the one who kind of pushed me into talking about all this stuff anyway.
I'm glad I did too. Anyway, getting back to the point, what did the letter even say anyway?
Oh, right. Well, as surprising as it is, it says I should go and see Cassius Bright.
Cassius? One and only?
Yep, that's right. Supposedly, Pappy was invited by the Royal Army to be a guest instructor at some point a long time ago. That's when he trained Cassius, too. So ever since, they've had this kind of student-master relationship with one another. Cassius even went out of his way to go and see him 10 years ago when he decided to stop using his sword, too.
10 years ago? I'll put that right around when he left the army and became a bracer then. What does that prompt him to tell you to go to visit Cassius now, though?
Well, I guess he's only just recently found out that Cassius was returned to the army. So now he's wondering whether he might take this opportunity to take up the sword again.
I gotcha. He wants you to go and ask for him.
And let him know what he says, yeah.
I see. People really do end up connected in the strangest places and in the funniest ways.
Just take a drink of water. Tell me about it. Anyway, that being said, I kind of have a favor to ask.
You want time off, I assume? Oh, who might say no? You got a good cause to have it. I can even get in touch with the army and set up a meeting with Cassius if you want.
Really?
Really, go along and get that truth your grandfather wants from him. But in return,
In return?
I want you to take care of every single one of the monster extermination requests on the board first.
Every single one? Aren't there like 5 of them right now?
Sure, but the monsters in this area will be no trouble for you at all for you as you are now. Maybe less of a problem if Grant were around, but I had to lend him to the guild over in Rouen, and he's still not back. You're gonna have to pick up the slack here in his place, especially if you want time off.
Okay.
Damn. 3 days later. The Thason Fortress.
Phew, I'm finally here. We're on time too. Okay, let's go back Cassius.
Cassius. Oh. Can I help you?
Well, I'm Alice Elfed, a bracer with the guild. I've come to meet with Brigadier General Bright.
Oh, I see. I believe we've been expecting you. I'll pass on that you've arrived then. You might have to wait a little while before you can go and meet with the General, though, I'm afraid.
Huh? But I'm right on time. Did something throw his schedule off?
Something must have. I can't pretend to know much more than you do. But the General's a very busy man, so it's not all unusual for things like this to happen. Anyway, like I said, I'll pass on that you've arrived, but I'm gonna have to ask you to wait out here for a while.
Sure, no problem. This is taking ages. I hope the meeting isn't going to end up being canceled or something. I really don't want to have to come all this way for nothing. I suppose if I can't meet with Cassius, I could at least go shopping in Gransel. They should probably be getting the new lineup of stuffed toys around now. I wonder which one I should get. Maybe the bear? Or a crocodile? Well, once in a while would be nice.
Excuse me, young lady. The General can meet with you now.
Really?
Hi there. Good day, sir. Thank you. And you must be Annalise, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Welcome to Leyston Fortress. The General is waiting. Please follow me.
Oh, thank goodness. I seriously thought I was gonna have to go home without getting to see him.
I'm terribly sorry for the wait. Well, please follow me.
You got it, sir.
Cassius! I brought you your visitor, sir. Very good. You may return to your duties. Thank you, sir. Hey, Cassius. How's it going? I'm really sorry about the delay there, Annalise.
Oh, don't be. I'm more thankful that you took the time out of your busy schedule to speak with me at all.
This is the least I could do for someone from my old line of work. It's been a while since we last met, though, hasn't it? You've become a seasoned veteran before I knew it.
I'd certainly like to think that I have. I can't have a stealth sore ahead of me while she's abroad, can I? This is just what rivals do.
So they do. I'll be looking forward to seeing just how much stronger the two of you can become.
You won't be disappointed.
Getting to the point, I was pleased to hear that old Master Kafai is still in good health. I believe it was because of him that you came here today.
Yes, that's right. I didn't realize you were an acquaintance of his before, or this.
I certainly am. In short, he's the man who taught me the way of the sword. That was over 20 years ago by this point. The first time we met was when I was back at the military academy, so I studied it under him. I still remember the harsh training sessions he gave here at Leyston like they were yesterday.
Really? Is there any special reason you didn't say you knew him before? You knew I was his granddaughter, didn't you?
I did. By the time I first met you, I had long given up the path of the sword. It didn't feel too appropriate in my eyes to act as if I was his student in light of that.
Oh, gotcha.
I haven't seen him in about 10 years, I think. He does write to me on occasion, but how is he these days? Does he still have that same old vim and vigor?
Yeah, yep. He really doesn't act his age at all. Still, if you let me get right to the point, the reason I came here is to continue the discussion he had with you 10 years ago.
Oh?
To tell you the truth, Pappy still laments the fact that you left the path of the sword. That was why he wrote to me when he heard you returned to the army. He wondered whether you returning to the military may mean you were also ready to pick up the sword again. So, this is it. He'd like to know directly from you how you feel.
I see. Well, it's a great honor that after so many years he still cares so much about an inexperienced and utterly lacking swordsman like me. And yes, I'm afraid my answer is that I still have no intention of taking up a blade again.
Can I ask why?
You certainly can, but I'm not quite sure how to put my answer.
This has always been on my mind too. I've always wondered what would prompt someone so skilled with a sword that they even gained the title Divine Blade to leave it all behind. And I don't mean to make light of your skill with your staff or say it's inferior, nothing like that. It's just hard to wrap my head around why you did what you did. And there's a little part of me that can't accept it either. Especially now that you've returned to the army. Why can't you return to being a swordsman? Unless you believe that the staff is stronger than the sword after all.
No, not at all. I just believe a staff to be a more fitting weapon for me as I am now. With a sword, it's easier to kill. With a staff, it's easier to incapacitate. I feel like that might be it. Staves are a symbol of protection, which are used more for keeping enemies at bay than cleaving through them. Yeah, literally what I was thinking.
You say that as if all swords are good for is cutting and killing. That's not true. I fight because I want to protect things just like you do. As a swordsman, as a bracer, and as myself. Are you telling me that the swordsmanship Pappy taught me isn't going to let me do that? I'm sorry. I didn't ask for you to take time out of your day so I could come and shout at you. But I can't accept what you're saying. Up until all of what happened here on Libral, I never felt any doubts that swordsmanship was the right path for me. In the end, all of what happened just served to remind me how powerless I really am. And now I feel like no matter how hard I try, I'll always be a rookie. I'll never be strong enough to do what I want.
Now I see. Perhaps this is fate. I see Master Kafai hasn't changed one bit. He's the same firecracker he always was.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid as I am now, I'm not able to answer the questions you're asking me. But I know someone else who can. Wait, are you gonna have me fight Julia? Who are you gonna have me fight?
What's he planning on doing out here? I really want to know who he called too.
Oh, there you are. Are you all ready to begin? Indeed I am. I never expect to have to wear this uniform again though, especially not so soon. Who? I almost think you enjoy messing with people. I'm not doing it to bully you. You know as well as I do, your usual work clothes aren't well suited for this kind of thing.
You're Colonel Richard!
Oh dear. I realize this may sound a little silly coming from a man wearing his uniform, but I'm no longer a colonel, young lady.
Sorry. So, Mr. Richard then? Or Alan?
Call me whatever you wish, though no need for the mister. Meanwhile, I believe you're Annalise, a senior bracer with the guild.
You know me?
I'm not the former commander of the intelligence division for nothing. I know about all the bracers in this country.
I see. But how did you end up being here?
Actually, Richard was who I was meeting just before I spoke with you.
Really?
In short, I decided to start up a new research company as a civilian. So while I may not be part of the army anymore, I can definitely see myself continuing to need to work with it in the future. So I decided to come here in order to discuss the matter with Cassius in hopes of maintaining a good relationship between us in the future. I really like that Richard has kind of had his own arc of becoming a real good guy again.
Oh, I get now.
That being said, I'm still terrified because I know what's coming up now. We're going to fight Richard.
Wait, is the person you mentioned earlier...
That's right. I want the two of you to fight one another. This is gonna be hell.
Wait a second, this is all just a bit sudden, isn't it? Especially if I'm going to be fighting the famous Colonel Richard.
Is that so? You don't want to know the answer to the questions you asked me earlier, then? I believe any doubts you have towards swordsmanship can only be dispelled through using it. Focus not on whether you win or lose, but on pouring all you have into the battle, and you shall find the answers you seek.
Alright then. I'm not sure I'll make much of an opponent, but I'll do what I can.
It's not every day one has a chance to test their skills against a relative of the Eight Leaves School's founder. I'm eager to see what you can do. Begin!
Right.
Here we go! So if we win this fight, we get a unique sword, apparently. I think I'm just going to try and do what I usually do, which is that I'm going to try and keep... Bro, we just started! Stabby, 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 stabby! Heal up. Stabby, 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 stabby. How much damage does a base get back to? 259. Ow. We're gonna be here a while, but I think I can at least survive his onslaught. Stabby, 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 stabby. Ah. I have a bad idea. This might get me killed. This might get me killed. Well, it did a lot of damage. Stab. Miss. Ow. Heal. I might have to just continuously add Petal Dance. I risk dying the second he uses a special art, but it's the only way I'm doing damage to him, really. I'm glad I used that. Give it to me. I'm gonna put it all on the line. One more turn. Alright, I'm putting it all on the line. If this don't work, we're screwed. Got him! Okay! I'm invincible!
Holy crap, I did it!
Well, looks like my skills still have a lot of room for improvement.
Alright, the victor has decided. Sheathe your blades. Huh! And so, Annalise, how did swordsmanship appear to you?
Well, he fights using the 8 Lead School's 5th form, Morning Moon. He's made a few changes to the standard form, but it's largely a style based around sword drawing techniques. Well, okay, I noticed a bit more than just technical details like that.
Hmm? What did you notice?
One thing I realized while fighting him, Richard swings his sword as if perfectly synchronized to my breathing. The second I go on the offensive, he reacts without fail. In that sense, I feel like his swordsmanship is much more defensive than offensive, I suppose. That defensive stance matches perfectly with the form he uses in combat, and the result is a very natural, very powerful swordsmanship.
Oh?
What I can't work out is why you're so focused on fighting defensively to begin with. I mean, I assume it's because you want to protect something, but what?
Nice.
Yes?
I wield a sword for but one single reason. That reason is to protect this country.
Oh.
Everyone has at least something they wish to protect in this world. Perhaps that is a person, such as a family or loved ones. Perhaps there's a belief or ideology that they hold dear. And just as the things we seek to protect are different, so too are the ways we choose to do it. In my case, the way I chose to protect that what I care about just happens to perfectly suit the defensive swordsmanship you noticed. Although I can only imagine how comical it must sound to hear a criminal who threatened this nation talk about wanting to protect it.
Well, not really.
Richard, you...
Please don't say anything, General. Her Majesty may have chosen to pardon me for what I did, but that doesn't make those crimes simply disappear. Still, just as your desire to protect Libro remained even after leaving the army, I can't completely turn my back on mine. It was so that I could do so that I resolved to leave the army even.
It was?
You see, Annalise, to me, one's position in life is just a means to an end, a way in which to achieve whatever you wish to do. I think that's true for one's choice of weapon as well. Wouldn't you agree?
Well,
What's important isn't what weapon you choose, but what you use to do it. What you use it to do. What inspires you to take it up and use it to fight. The reason I chose to put my sword aside and take up a staff is those feelings had changed. That is all. So, Annalise, any more thoughts?
I should just use my sword in the way that best fits me to do what I want. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Sure is. You beat me to it. You're Master Kafai's granddaughter after all right. Very quick to catch on to things.
I'm just as quick at forgetting things too, though. But I finally get where you're coming from.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. Could I ask you to pass my answer on to Master Kafai, then?
Consider it done. I'm sure he'll understand.
Then again, would you be opposed, Richard?
Not at all. I've already inherited the way of the sword itself from you. It's only right that someone else should inherit that.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's settled. Would you accept this, Annalise? The Geno. This is the weapon that you get for winning that battle.
What's this?
It's a blade I once used myself. I think it would be much happier in the hands of an active practitioner of swordsmanship than in my own at this point.
Wait a sec. I couldn't possibly accept this. Surely if anyone should be taking this off you, it should be Richard.
Perhaps on the surface, but how things are on the surface is not always what is most important. I thought you had just learned that fact.
I'm not sure lessons I learned earlier have anything to do with this.
There's no need to think so seriously about this, Annalise. All you need to do is take up this blade and use it to do what you want to do in the way you choose to do it. That's all anyone expects of you.
To do what I want to do in the way I choose to do it. Well, if you insist, I'd be happy to accept it.
I feel as I've learned a lot today from having the opportunity to face off against you. I do hope you'll have a chance again one day.
So do I.
You both have to make sure you don't neglect your training then.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of getting it any less than 100%.
Any more water?
Really? Sounds like that was quite a fruitful experience.
It sure was. I'm guessing this is Pappy's plan all along. He knew exactly what would happen if I went to ask Cassius what I did. And that's why he asked. I must have sounded a little unsure of myself in the last letter I wrote him.
I see. Like master, like pupil. Incidentally, while I hate to spring this on you before you've even had a chance to settle back in, a lot of work built up while you were away. There's even a request from the mayor too, so I really need you to get right on it all. If anything, you should be grateful. All this work will give you a chance to refine your skills with that new mindset of yours, won't it?
That's one way of looking at it, sure. So, Pappy, while I bet you knew all along, it looks like Cassius has no intention of taking up the way of the sword ever again. But thanks to seeing him, I ended up being given a chance to re-examine my own swordsmanship. Up until now, I thought it was all about getting stronger, or faster, things like that. But now I finally realized that what's far more important than either of those things is why you take up your sword in the first place. Your feelings. I feel like now I finally understand why I was never able to defeat you, no matter how many times we fought. I might not be the best student in the world, but I'll keep giving my training all I've got. Love, Annalise.
Aw, what a very cute little door. Side story, swordsmanship finished. I've received the Geno and 5,000 Mira. Let's check out the Geno right now. I assume it's a weapon only she can equip. Yep. Hold the phone. 1,000 strength. ATS. Hey, what the? ATS and ADF plus 50. Dexterity plus 25. Agility speed plus 5. What is this sword? Jesus, Annalise. This thing's busted. Alright, well, that's one of the doors down. Next up, I want to do the bring to me the girl who loves to fish. So this is a mini-game door, and I assume our mini-game is fishing. Estelle, you're up. Time to fish. Let's get fishing. Can't believe this weird alternate dimension wants me to fish. Whoop. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Estelle Bray who absolutely loved fishing. Meanwhile, in Gransel, there existed a group of dedicated men and women who pride themselves on the sport. They were called the Fishermen's Guild. What else could it possibly be called but fate, where the two paths cross? This is their peculiar story. Chapter 1. Our story begins at the lakeside. At the side of Valeria Lake lies a quiet little place by the name of Kingfisher Inn. Seeking a break from her work, Estelle decided to visit for some well-deserved relaxation. At first, she had gone exactly that. The fishing lover that she was, she decided to borrow some gear from the inn and make her way out to the pier to enjoy some quality time there. She saw one successful catch after another, and before long her bucket was teeming with fish. But then there was Lloyd, a member of that one and only Fisherman's Guild, who happened to be at that very same inn and on that very same day. He was having the opposite of young Estelle's lucky streak. The moment he had arrived, he had set off in a boat to begin fishing. But try as he did, he didn't manage to catch so much as a single fish. Now feeling thoroughly defeated, Lloyd motioned back towards the inn. Upon his boat approaching the pier, however, he caught sight of none other than the very pleased Estelle rejoicing in the size of her most recent catch. The sight was all it took to give rise to Lloyd's competitive nature. Now thoroughly fired up, he approached her and challenged her to a special kind of duel.
And that's why I want to challenge you to a 5-round English duel.
A what now?
5-round English duel. It's a special kind of competition we fishermen take part in where they stake their pride and honor on the outcome. Once a member of the Fisherman's Guild mentions those words, there can be no turning back. The duel must take place. So let's do battle with our finest fishing tackle on the line.
I feel like I'm getting dragged into something completely nutso. I hate to break it to you, but I don't have any stellar fishing tackle to bet on this. All my stuff was borrowed from the inn.
And you don't need to bet anything at all. That's fine. This duel is more for my own good than yours, and I intend to see it through no matter what.
Doesn't sound like I've got much choice, but go along with this, huh?
No, you don't. Just do it.
If it's another minigame and it gives me difficulty options, then I'm going to choose the easy option. Legendary Angler Estelle versus Master Fisherman Lloyd. I challenge you to a 5-round angler duel. You're on, Buster. Estelle and Lloyd will face off in a 5-round duel of the century. Both will take turns at fishing, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 rounds will be declared the winner. When it's Estelle's turn, you will be prompted to choose a rod and a bait to use. Certain baits can only be used with certain rods. After choosing, the game begins. When the marker appears, quickly press confirm to catch. Certain fish can only be caught with certain baits, and in addition, some fish can be used as bait to catch other fish. Different varieties of fish are worth different amounts of points, making trying to catch more valuable ones the key to success. More valuable ones are more likely to escape, but don't let that deter you. I'm gonna look at this guide further in depth to see in depth. Just to see if maybe they got like a guide. Maybe not, but I can try. Let's look it up. Trails in the sky. The third fishing. Let's see. I want to see if I can. I don't know, like, what's the best strategy here. Because I know I'm gonna suck at this. Okay, I can go back. I don't know. Okay. Got it. Caught. Gosh dang it. Oh, it didn't even ring. What was that? Hold on. That was bull. The sound didn't play. Game, that was stupid. Don't even give me that. Okay. Even the game thought that was stupid. That was bull. The game didn't make a singular sound. Got it. That was some bull crap. What? Trout. You got it. Oh, he's got something big too. Bro, this is some bull crap. Pay attention. Got it. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Suck it. I think I win. Unless he somehow manages to catch a miracle. Got it. Unless this man managed to catch a miracle somehow. Unless he somehow manages to catch something with 200 points, I'm good. Surely there's no way he can actually do that, right? Okay, I'm good. I swear to God, I was scared.
Woo! I won!
So I lost. What a battle. You fought admirably still. There's no shame in losing against someone as talented as you. Here, why don't you have this? A silver-colored lure.
A lure made of argent? I couldn't possibly take this. It looks so expensive.
No can do. Those are rules. I challenged you to a duel while putting this on the line, and I was defeated. If you refuse to accept it, that will bring me even greater shame than I already face. So please, accept it.
Well, if you really insist.
Thus Estelle accepted the silver lure from Lloyd, and though feeling bliss thanks to her victory, she was also blissfully unaware of what fate had in store for her. Fishing set by Thazamira. So, okay, so it does say in my guide that there are 3 chapters to this. However, we won't do them all at once. We'll save another day for fishing. It might get annoying if we do it all at once. Just to ensure, though. Does it say it in here? So yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I can just go in and do chapter 2 whenever I want, right? Probably. I hope so. Alright, that just leaves one more door, which might take up the rest of the episode. Potentially. There's a good chance, I think. That door is going to be the moon door. The girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. This is Estelle and Joshua's. There's no need to win this one, it's just a matter of doing it. Bring to me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. Open the door. Alright. Estelle and Joshua's. Of course, it makes sense that they're gonna get their own big door here. I should grant you a memory. Sucky. The first week. Hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I'm but a humble magician. I just realized who that is, and it just, There's no need to be so afraid. I'm but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated.
Joshua, are you okay? Oh, your temperature's gone up again. Stay still. Oh, where's the towel? Where's the towel? Wait a sec, okay? I'll be right back with some water. Kieran, I'm...
God. All I could hear in my head during those days were the same words repeating endlessly like a broken record. But somehow I had no idea who was saying them. All I knew was that I
can't find him anywhere. Supposed to be heard him resting, not wandering around. Joshua, where the heck are you? Joshua! Oh, there you are. What are you doing out here? You got to start taking it easy.
Why? I'm fine.
Are you sure? Is your fever gone?
It was just a temporary one as a result of my injuries. My temperature went back down this morning. I'm fine now.
Really? Yeah, that's good. You were moaning over and over in your sleep. I was worried about you.
Did I say anything?
Huh?
Forget I asked.
So, if you're feeling better, do you want to play together? Must have been pretty boring to sleep all this time. I know it's boring for me when I'm stuck in a bed with a fever. I hate not having anything to do. Oh, but you probably shouldn't be running around with your foot all messed up. I guess tag and kick won't work.
If you want to play by yourself. Just stay away from me. Because it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon.
It is?
I'm grateful you for taking care of me. Pass it on to Cassius Bright too.
No gloomy faces allowed.
Huh?
When you're feeling down, the best thing to do is do something you enjoy. That'll pick you right up. Wait here, okay? I'll bring you stuff you'll really like. Pinky swear.
Aww. There still doesn't seem to be any signs of that anyone's going to come for me. It's bound to happen eventually. I've got 2 or 3 days at most before they find this place. 2 or 3 days.
Joshua! Here you go, a present for me. So cheer up, okay?
Couple of roly-polies.
What is she doing?
Aren't they cute? They curl if you poke them.
I'm fine, thanks.
But how come? They're so cute.
Because I don't. Also, stop coming over here. Stay away from me.
You want our kind of bug, huh?
That wasn't what I was trying to say.
Hold on, I know lots of bugs.
She's back.
How about this? It's a dragonfly.
I don't want one of those either.
Okay, how about this? Y'all like these. Yo, the Amalgam Monitor Lizard. But you're one tough cookie.
Look, this isn't about what I like. I don't want any kind of bug or lizard yet, or anything you have to offer me.
This one's my favorite too. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I'm feeling more and more like there's something I'm missing here.
Sit down for a minute, Joshua. I got a serious question to ask.
I'm already sitting.
What kind of bugs do you like? Big ones? Pretty ones? Ones with lots of legs? Ones with long feelers? Ones with shells? Wings? Wet feet?
I don't want any bugs at all.
What? I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops. I need something so surprising you'll change your mind. Don't move a muscle. I'll find something, I will.
Oh dear.
She sure likes bugs, doesn't she?
Oh gosh, don't capture a monster bug. No! Estelle!
Aw, you ran away. You had a really funny face, too. No, I can't let this get me down. Not with how sad Joshua looks right now. He's in so much pain he can't move around or do anything fun either. Which means I gotta find him the ultimate bug to cheer him up. What's back? You get back here!
Estelle, stop chasing monsters!
So quiet here. Even after all I've been through, this is the first time I've been in a situation like this.
Joshua! Hey, look! Look at this one's face!
How many times do I have to tell you I don't want any bugs before it gets through? Are you even listening?
Look there! Look though, I mean this the human moth, because the power on its wings looks like a human face. What the heck? I knew that'd surprise you.
Except it didn't.
I knew my efforts would pay off big time. Next I'm gonna bring back something even more awesome. Whee!
Oh.
She's so obnoxious.
Let her try and cheer you up, damn it.
Ah,
Oh great, she's back.
Joshua!
Oh god, not that. Help! Help! Geronimo! Oh! What did you do, Estelle? Nice job.
Ugh, Ugh. Ugh. What's that for? What's what for? I'm gonna splash you. Ugh. Water feels so nice. I know, wanna go fishing? Playing in the water's fun, but real fishing's even more fun. Let's go catch today's lunch. Come on, Joshua, we're getting out. You'll catch a cold if staying in those wet clothes too long.
He was so cold at first, wasn't he?
Yay, caught a big one! This one's for you, Joshua.
You don't need to catch anything for me.
Now I'm gonna catch one for me. If I don't catch anything, I'll have to go without lunch, and that would suck.
She doesn't listen to a word anyone says to her, does she?
I got a bite! Yeah! Oh, it's a dace. It's tiny. Dad's getting this one. He probably just spent the day messing around instead of working anyway. He doesn't deserve a cool fish.
What?
Okay, next one I catch is definitely mine. Hi-ho!
She doesn't know anything about Cassius Bright. So he tells his daughter nothing about what he does. Business profile, I suppose.
Ah, go away. Next one's not gonna be so lucky, though. Ah, a tug! Okay, maybe not.
Hmm?
Hmm? Hmm?
No, it's nothing.
Hmm? Bird.
Was it always so bright? The greenery's hurting my eyes.
Gotcha! This one's gonna be huge! Come to me, Lunchy Fishy! What the heck? It's a baby!
The second week.
Do you think she's okay? She didn't come over to the shop yesterday either. I still think you're worried about nothing. Worried about nothing. Estelle's okay. She always does whatever she wants when she wants. She used to come over to play every day. Stone! It's Alyssa! Stone! I'm over on the right, you idiots. You don't think she's been abducted, do you? I think I'd buy it. She got attacked by monsters in the woods and ended up experiencing a slow drawn out death more than that.
What the hell is this kid talking about?
That sounds like the way she got.
What the hell?
That's so gross. What she gets for playing in the woods all the time. Poor Estelle. You do know I'm joking, right? Come out, Estelle. Alyssa's going to cry if you don't.
If you're looking for Estelle, she's out at the moment.
You're a boy! Huh? You're you! Yeah! Joshua! Got something amazing! Huh? What are you doing here? Estelle! Where have you been all this time? I was so worried about you. Who's this boy anyway? Someone you know? We've been trying to talk to him for ages now, but he won't tell us anything. He keeps telling us everything we ask is none of our business.
Estelle, are these your friends?
Yeah, they are.
Seems they're not lying about that part then. They don't seem to have undergone any kind of training either, and their guard's virtually non-existent. I figure it's about time they found me. But it doesn't look like these two have anything to do with them.
He's barely talked ever since we got here. I've never seen him around Roland before. How do you even know him? Cassandra gave him to me as a present. He's my new little brother.
Huh?
Kiss? Wow, I sure wouldn't have guessed. Nor would I, because it doesn't make sense. That's not how getting a little brother works. That's true. Right, Joshua?
No, it isn't.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Listen, young man. Listen to what your older sister tells you.
As if someone like you could be my older sister.
Huh? Why?
I'm not here to be friends with you. The only reason I'm here at all is that things just worked out that way. That's what Cassius Bright said, wasn't it? Oh, and one more thing. Can you stop bringing me bugs? I don't know what your obsession with them is, but being too much of a meddler is just going to end up getting you hurt.
Yeah, well, ow.
Damn.
That and that. Oh. Now, this house, I'm the older one. That means you have to listen to what I say.
Gosh, so soft. Ow. Help.
Okay?
Put me down.
Okay, Joshua. Go on, answer. No! Excuse me?
No. No. No.
Those two sure get along well. So it seems.
You two can shut up anytime.
Got you.
Oh god. Help.
I win. From today on until forever, I'm your big sister. No backsies allowed.
Help. Sleepy.
I swear, why'd she do this every single night? Wish she'd mind her own business.
Bruh. Joshua? You're having to sleep outside again, hmm? Not a fan of sleeping in the same room as Estelle, I take it?
She's way too much of a meddler. She's also completely clueless. She's got no idea how much danger she's willingly exposing herself to. Why don't you tell her, Cassius Bright? She has the right to know. Why you stand by and say nothing?
The room next to Estelle's has been used as a storage room for a while now, but I could still be converted into a bedroom if need be. It might actually be perfect for you. I haven't been there in a while, but I think there might even already be a bed in there.
I'm fine as I am. I don't need a room.
I'll give you that Estelle loves to poke her nose into anything and everything that catches her interest. And I can see how from your perspective that makes her seem like a simple-minded, clueless child. But that's where you're mistaken. It's not her who's clueless, it's you. Estelle knows exactly what she wants out of life and what she has to do to get it. Those things are part of what makes her who she is. Although I can't deny that I was hoping to raise her to be a little more of a, well, ordinary girl than she's grown up to be. Still, compare that to you, Joshua. You don't have a clue what you want anymore. You don't know what you should be doing. Which of you is really in the right here? Just so we're clear, whatever you decide to do, I have no intention of indulging you. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but I'm not going to tell you to stay either. What you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to become, those are all things for you to decide and you alone. No one can make that decision for you, and no one knows what kind of decision you will make. Only you.
Just what do I want?
Several weeks later. Several peaceful weeks passed. Joshua's injuries continued to heal, and it wasn't long before he was able to walk with ease again. Estelle was jumping for joy at this fact. using it as an excuse to drag him out to play with her at every possible opportunity. For him, however, it meant more than deciding what game to play next. He had to decide what course of action he was to take. The time for him to make his choice was drawing near. Burzel Farm! South Burzel Farm.
Urzel? That's the Shore girl's last name, right? Uh-huh. This is where Tio lives. Guess what, though? Her mom had twins.
As if I need to guess anything. You wouldn't shut up about it when you first heard the news. You've also been to see them over and over as it is. Are you still exciting? Are they still exciting enough to want to keep visiting?
Oh, we're not here visiting today. We're here to help at the farm. Right now, it's harvesting time. But Miss Hannah's kind of stuck with the baby, so they need some help. When Alyssa told me about it, I wanted that help to be me.
Well, it's nice of you to offer, but why do I have to come too?
So I said so. No complaining. Let's go. This is part of your rehabilitation process.
I told you rehabilitation.
Still. Oh, Joshua came too. I bet you dragged him along by force, didn't you? Yay. He come to help.
Well, music's to my ears. Thanks much for coming over. You did an awful lot for us while I was pregnant as it was.
It was nothing. He's a cake for me.
You're a force to be reckoned with, Estelle. Oh, but who is...
He's Estelle's new little brother. You know about him. I told you before. His name's Joshua.
Oh, it does ring a bell. One who had a big fight with her at some point.
Miss Perzel! Hello, Miss Perzel.
Why, hello to you too. I'm so sorry to make the two of you help out again. You've been helping us so much as it is. If I could get right back to work, I would, but...
Easy now. You still need to rest a while longer before we can start thinking about that.
Why? I was back to work in no time after Tio was born. I just put her on my back and got right back to work.
Really? How am I supposed to know? I was a baby.
I was about to say, you asking the wrong person.
Sticking twins on my back is probably pushing it, though. Oh, who's our black-haired friend?
There's Joshua. Theo told us about him a while ago.
Right, Estelle's younger brother. I remember now. Why, isn't he adorable? Have you come to help us too? Sorry this is not much fun. Wait, was that a bandage I see?
Uh-oh, you're right. Didn't even notice till you pointed it out.
My injuries are more or less healed. They won't have any effect on my ability to work.
The more or less healed means they're still healing. We can't ask an injured boy to do all the work for us. You need to sit and rest.
Honey, I have a perfect idea.
Okay, let me explain the harvesting process. Then, Alyssa, Tio, you can handle the fields in this area. Try and start from the fields on the north side. There'll probably be more...
Try and start from the fields on the north side. It'll probably be more efficient to split up too.
Franz and I will take care of the vegetables in the greenhouse. As for Joshua... I'll be taking care of the babies too. The boys will, and the girls share.
Understood. Well, let's get to work. If you run into any problems or there's something you don't understand, don't be afraid to ask.
Yay.
Poor Joshua.
The past few weeks, there's been no sign at all if anyone's coming after me. Why not? It must have worked out where I am by now. So am I supposed to take this to mean that they're not interested in me anymore? So they just stole my memories and cast me aside? But still, I still feel like I've lost something really important to me. What is it? Just what if I... What if I...
Joshua!
What?
Hello.
Are you listening, Joshua?
Estelle?
Check this out.
A large carrot.
Isn't it cool? I harvested this myself. And this eggplant, too. Look, it's so shiny. What?
You do know you scraped your knee, right?
Huh?
One day you'll learn to think before you leap, or at least learn to take care of yourself after. Come on, let me take a look at it.
Okay.
On the ground. Took out some disinfectant.
Ow! That stings.
Just endure it. It'll be over soon. I swear, she attracts scratches and scrapes like a magnet. It's a wonder she hasn't caught tetanus or something.
Huh? Joshua?
You really do love causing people trouble.
I never asked you to do anything for me.
That just makes you cause people even more trouble. You don't do anything about your injuries or even notice them, and it just makes more work for others. You're a danger to yourself no matter how you look at it.
Anyway, Joshua, why you...
She's cut the back of her hand, too.
Tell me where you're going to put that stuff before you're doing it.
Finish treating Estelle's wounds.
There, I'm done. Try and take a bit more care of it, in the future. Unless you want a lot more of that stuff being
Oh god. No.
Oh no, what can we do?
You don't need to do anything. Look after them, it's my job. You go back to your own work.
But...
Gurgle.
Wow, they stopped. You sure you're not their mom?
I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Just go back to work. You're never going to finish if you're not doing anything.
Okay, thanks, Joshua.
Thanks, huh?
Aw. There's that song again.
So cool. I didn't know you could do that. Handsome boy playing harmonica beautifully with the setting sun in the background. Here's a picture if I've ever saw one. Did you know you could play, Estelle? He's supposed to be my brother and he never told me at all. He's gonna get a huge lecture later. Oh, so... What are you getting so mad for?
What? Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid.
There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I am compensated.
I finally understand. Finally know what I lost. Everything that was important to me. My happy memories, all that made me myself. That was the compensation I gave. All that remains now is a doll. A twisted, broken fragment of who I was. Someone who exists only to destroy what others love. I need to leave. If I stay any longer, I'll end up destroying the happiness of everyone around me. I need to keep the things that I care about as far away from me as possible. Not close by. I need them to be far, far out of my reach. And I need to do it now. Before the darkness within me contaminates this place forever. I need to leave. Before my very existence causes her irreparable harm. The next day.
Can't believe him. Not even a Jumbo Mancer or Stubble Seahorse were enough to get a reaction. He must have really fancy taste. Okay, today will be the day I impress him. Oh yes! No one can resist the power of the Bug of Legends. Hello there, Sal. What are you doing around, standing around for? Are you off to do some bug catching? Sure am, but today's not gonna be just any bug catching day. Oh? Do tell. Yeah, I'm gonna make a special syrup that attracts bugs. And with it, I'll be able to catch a super amazing one. Really? That's interesting. Seriously, sweetie. You're 11 now, and a girl. I think you should be starting to dress a bit more like one at your age. These are comfier and easier moving. Anyway, bye. So... some things never change. Okay, first I need to get all the ingredients to make my super duper syrup. Alyssa should be able to give me some dragon beans, so that's easy. Then there's the fresh milk and fresh eggs. Tia will give me some if I ask nicely, maybe.
Jack for new sneakers.
Actually, it might be more fun to go check the shop for new sneakers right now.
Stragas.
Ran on!
I'm good.
Hello? Hey, Estelle. Take your here to look at the sneakers?
You bet. Are there any new ones in?
We sure do. I have nothing new at all. Sorry, kiddo. Our next order is due the 16th if my schedule's any indication.
The 16th? That's only a week away. One more week. Just one more week. Estelle? Oh, hi! You came at just the right time. I just found some clothes that I think would look so cute on you. Today will be the day you'll finally get to realize your potential as a girl with some nice clothes. I can't wear them now. I'm going bug catching. They'll just get dirty. Wait, I'm going bug catching. I almost forgot because I was thinking about sneakers. Back to getting ingredients.
Alyssa, full speed. What the hell?
As if that little bundle of energy didn't already have enough to power an airship. Now she's got it more than ever.
I wonder what's causing us to fight up.
Child is still truly was a force to be reckoned with.
What's up? How's Still? Still can't get over how cool Joshua was yesterday. I want to hear him play harmonica again. You'll be lucky to get that out of him. He won't even talk now. He hasn't said a word since we heard him playing. What, for real? Yeah. Maybe it's my fault for taking his harmonica without permission and trying to play it too. Oh, you silly thing. Listen, Estelle. Joshua doesn't seem to want to talk about it, but it feels to me like he's had some kind of painful experience that's bothering him. So, I know. You do? He's got something serious on his mind. I can tell. Sometimes I look at him and he looks like he's really in pain about something. I don't think I'd be able to help him with whatever it is, even if I knew. So, that's why I just want to try and cheer him up in my own way for now. That's really sweet of you. Give me some dragon beans. What, like coffee beans? You're going to use this for... That's a secret. You're so weird, Estelle. Okay, hold on a sec. I'll go get you some.
That was fast.
Here you go.
Dragon beans.
Now I gotta go to Tia's house. I need to get some fresh milk and eggs from her. I keep playing, Estelle. I'll show you later. You might pass up from surprise, though. You know what? I think I'm okay with not knowing. Anyway, see you later.
Whee!
Now I wish you told me.
That's a you problem.
Tio!
Unstoppable child.
Hey, Estelle, what's up? Wait, forget. I didn't know just from how you're dressed. Today's bug catching is special, though. But first, I need some fresh milk and fresh eggs. What in heaven's name do you need those for? Don't tell me you suddenly developed an interest in cooking or something. Well... Bug of Legends? I'm trying to give Joshua the surprise of his life. I'm still not sure I'm following all this. Let me try again. I guess they're trying to make some kind of aromatic cable attracting that bug. Probably. Just worry, you promise not to get any of it on me, alright? I won't. I don't know if I believe you. Well, here's what you wanted.
Fresh milk and eggs.
One more thing before you go, so. If you really see him as your little brother, you should start gradually opening up to him about the past. Try getting him to do the same with you, too. Maybe try talking about your mom? Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing you need to sit and have a big serious discussion about, though. We're always gonna be together, so I think you'll get it eventually. Because we're family now. Well, I try. That's a very you way to look at it, but I mean that in a good way. Thanks, Tio. Okay, I got everything I need now. All I need to do is head to Mistwall and catch me a bug of legends. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna blow your socks up.
This child's insane.
Wait a sec. She's not gonna go there all by herself, is she? And just what is this bug of legends singing anyway?
Why is a child going to Mistwall by themselves? Do you realize how many monsters are along that path?
Maybe I'll stop by for a little bit.
Hey, Mayor Klaus.
Oh? Citizen Young Estelle, what are you doing here?
Hi, Mayor Klaus. Mr. Mayor.
You thinking about playing in the clock tower? The repairs only were finally finished last month.
Yeah, I know.
The artisans of the town all put their heads together to try and make it look as close to the original as possible. Tried to use as many of the original materials as they could too. So what do you think? It looks almost exactly like it didn't, doesn't it?
I guess. I don't really remember all that well, though.
You know, looking at the clock tower fills me with a magical energy. It makes me feel like everyone in Roland. No, like everyone I've ever met is supporting this town and wishing it well.
It does?
That's why the spa is really important to me.
Oh. I gotcha. You sweet, Joshua. I'm gonna go catch me a bug of legends.
Pardon? Estelle?
Full speed ahead!
Whatever was that about?
This child cannot be stopped. Power. I don't like the fact that the child's in Mistwall. Child Estelle, what are you doing?
Smell them, I pray. Somewhere around here should be good. I'm going with this one. It's screaming pick me.
Slap.
And done.
Bro's about to child's about to summon like a demon bug.
Save the day Joshua loves bugs. I mean, this bug's legendary. He's in for a shock of his life.
That's a rhino cider.
Thank you for everything.
Uh-oh.
It's not like Estella. Isn't something happened to her? No, it might not have. It's Estella. She's probably just tripped. No, whatever may or may not have happened to her, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. She's got nothing to do with me anymore. Damn it!
I had a feeling. Oh, God!
This is mine! You can't have it! Go away! June! June! Don't get me closer! Are you listening to me? What? Get by me!
Evil Eye.
It's about as much as I can do with my current stamina. He ran away. Joshua?
No.
What's wrong with you? Huh? What are you even doing in this far in a place this dangerous? Did you even stop to think what might happen? You're a child. Don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. Why you never stop to think about before diving headfirst in anything? For once in your life, try to look before you leap. Otherwise... Joshua, you came at just the right time. That's not funny. But again, look at this.
No.
Look, I finally caught one.
It's as big as her head.
This is it. This is the Bug of Legends.
But it's huge.
Isn't it cool? Joshua. If something bad happened to you in the past, but you don't want to talk about it, then I'm not going to force you. I'll just wait until you feel ready to talk about it with me. Until then, I'm right here by your side, waiting. The other thing I'll do is give you this bug, so cheer up, okay?
You're telling me that bug's somehow legendary? Because I don't see what's so impressive about it.
What? But it's huge! This is the most awesome bug in the entire world!
Nope, not in the slightest.
Ah, you just wait. I'll find a bug that'll amaze you even if I have to search forever and ever. So you just wait right here.
Amaze me more than any bug ever will.
No.
Because I can't believe how much I've...
Because I can't believe how much I've changed because of you. You're such a strange girl. It was then that I made a promise to myself. Just for my own good, and no one else's. The only condition by which I could permit something as unnatural as me to be allowed to live in this peaceful world. Doing so was the most cowardly thing I could have possibly done. But I hope you can forgive me. I was more concerned about that than about continuing to deceive myself. On the final day,
Wow, I can't believe how many people came to see us off. Thanks for coming. It means a lot that you came to be here with us. So, as I think you all know, Joshua and I are going to be away from Libro for a while.
we'll be traveling around the continent doing our bracer work from the various guilds in the countries we visit. We might be away for quite some time, too. Right now, we intend to travel across basically the whole continent. But one day, we'll come back here to Roland, we promise.
Yeah, we will. We'll make sure we've grown so much that you won't be able to believe your eyes when we come back, too.
No. I still can't believe you decided all this on your own without even consulting your loving papa.
Oh, didn't they?
They did not. They made taking time off to come see me. They made taking time off to come see them off as a real pain, I'll tell you. Sorry about that, Dad. We realized we didn't give you much notice with this.
It's something we discuss seriously, though. Hopefully you'll be able to believe what we're doing is for the best.
As long as you've given serious thought to what you're doing, you have my support. So go out there and do what you want to. I'll always be right here waiting for you.
Good to hear.
Thanks, Dad.
You're both veteran bracers at this point, so I'm sure you don't need much in the way of advice. Instead, I'll keep this simple. From now on, it'll be up to you two to decide what you need to learn and what you need to know. Focus on improving your powers of discernment, that's all I ask.
We'll be sure to take it to heart.
Life as a bracer is very different in other countries compared to how it is here, as I'm sure you're about to find out. But the fundamentals are the same. Just do as we taught you, and I'm sure you'll be fine. Thanks. I'm sure that all we were taught will come in handy if we ever find ourselves in a bind. Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to handle just about anything you find yourselves up against. We taught you ourselves, after all. Follow your hearts with your heads held high. You'll be just fine.
That means a lot to us. I can't thank you enough for all you've taught us over the years. And I'm sure it will keep coming in hand in the future, too.
For real, we really owe you two. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I've just done what I always can as your big sister. Oh, don't drink or eat anything that seems funny while you're away, Estelle. Make sure you brush your teeth and don't get caught in work.
And
Easy now, Stell. She's not a child anymore, you know. She knows how to take care of herself. I hope she can, because if you don't look after yourself, Estelle, I'll be showing up in your dream.
I'll be showing up in your dreams.
the scary part is, I wouldn't put it past you to find a way to do that.
Don't worry, that really won't be necessary, I swear.
You take good care of her too, Joshua. Remember, there's always a job available for you in my shop if you want it. Come back safely, here?
I will. Please take care of yourselves while we're away.
I want you to go, Estelle. You won't forget about me, will you? Come on now, stop crying. Of course I won't. When we settled in at wherever we... When we've settled in at wherever we end up next, we'll write to you away. We'll write to you right away, okay? Look after Alyssa while I'm away, okay, Tio? I will. You make sure not to let Joshua get away while you're out of the country, too, okay?
What?
Duly noted. Will you two really have to go? Joshua! Oh, look at...
Oh, look at that. You got the twins crying in buckets right now.
It's no surprise this will be hard on them. You've been looking after them since they were babies. Of course they'll miss you. I've got tons of great memories with them to keep me company while we're away, thankfully.
It's probably going to be a while before we can see any of you again. But you'll never leave our thoughts. Promise.
We'll miss you. The Bosebound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship at this time. Oh dear, looks like we're out of time.
Then, take care of yourselves.
We will.
You too, sir. Joshua? Have you made up your mind, then? I have. I want to be Joshua Bright after all. I know the name distinction might not be a big deal in the eyes of others, but it is for me. It's part of me taking the first and most difficult step on this journey. It's part of making choices only I can make for myself. The time we come back home, I want to have the strength to proudly declare living the rest of my life alongside you, Estelle, and everyone in Roland. Even after taking that first difficult step, it's not like I can guarantee it'll get any easier. Maybe on some days it'll be so hard that I'll want to give up. Right now I'm more than happy to go out there and find my own path to walk. If I can do that, I can finally feel like I'm working towards becoming the person I want to be. Very well then. That's the kind of positive attitude I wanted to see. It suits you. Thanks. It's the best compliment you could have given me.
I swear, was it with the men in our family? Would it kill the two of you to talk so that the rest of us can understand what you're saying? But whatever, come on Joshua, get on board or you're gonna be left behind.
I'm coming.
Well, see you around.
So, when you come back here next, I'm gonna be a bracer like you.
Not that I want to see.
You don't think I can do it, do you? I'm serious, by the time you get back, I'll be a bracer, I swear. I think I want to become one too. So,
Don't worry, we'll be back. We promise.
I can't wait to work you to the ground as co-workers. I'll be counting on you to have my back. So don't let us down, okay?
I won't.
Never forget that there's always a home for you here. No matter how long you're away, that will never change. We won't.
Thanks, Dad. See you later.
Take off. Whee! Side story departure finished. Memory. And Samira. That was a beautiful, beautiful door. I love that, seeing all that. Man, you're gonna make me tear up. What does memory do, though? Memory. Door locations are shown on the mini-map. Oh. Oh, memory fragments, of course. Huh. Okay, that's a bit of a weird one, but I'm not opposed to it. Well, we still got some time for today before we actually usually end for the day. And you know, I'm not opposed to the existence of the team I have here. And if I continued a little bit and did even just a smidge of the story, well, it would technically give me an opportunity to get some more courts opened up and shop opened up and farming locations opened up. I think you can see what I'm trying to get at here. I'll give you detection, and we'll start a little bit on the story. Alright, in that case, we need to go to the Lilac Village. We can't use Kevin right now because he's currently passed out. And I think I'm okay with the setup of a team. You know what I kind of am wondering if is going to happen at this point? I wouldn't be surprised, but with all the teammates we're going to be getting... Hang on, how many total teammates are we going to have by the end of this game? We can probably make a guess based off this paper over here. So if we're going by this paper, and the fact that there's probably 2 other teammates, then we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We will have 16 total characters potentially usable. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the final boss requires us to have 4 teams of 4. That would not surprise me in the slightest, I don't think. Anyways.
Wow. I thought I was ready for you after you guys told me what happened, but seeing the place you once trained at like this is weird. Yeah, that right. I sure wouldn't have wanted to do any courses here if it looked like this. Same here. So this warp thingy here is gonna take us to the next plane? That's right. The next should be the 5th. Presumably the first of the more advanced game boards the Lord of Phantasma mentioned.
Again, there's 2 other party members who I can't really I don't know who they could be. I mean, the only possible thing I can think of is Kurt, but at the same time, that doesn't really add up at this point. Everyone else at least has a big reason for being here. Annalise may be the most iffy on that, but even then I can understand why Annalise is there, because she's pretty important to Estelle. But I don't know.
We're gonna be in for a really tough ride, aren't we? But hey, we come through playing this just fine. We can knock this one out too. I certainly hope so. Something wrong? No, but I do have a question. Why did you specifically put your name forward to accompany me? Huh? Is it really that big of a deal? I can't think of any specific reason you could have to offer me support. And yet when making your request, your eyes were filled with determination and resolve. So it wasn't something you did on a whim. You don't mind my inquiry, do you? Nope, it wasn't on a whim, though, so you're right about that. It's just that I don't have some big special reason for doing it either. I guess I just wanted to give something back. What do you mean? Well, Kevin did a lot for me back during all that trouble in Liberal. He bailed me out of trouble more times than I can count, and he helped Joshua deal with what was burning him, too. Now he's in trouble just like we were, so... It's this thing where I found myself wondering whether there was anything I could do to help. Coming and backing you up was the best way I could do that. So... Now I see. I'm still not sure that I understand. I understand that you feel indebted to Kevin, but how does helping me go towards repaying that? Isn't that obvious? You're super important to him, aren't you? What? I'm not implying you're going out or anything. Just from all I've heard and seen since getting here, it seems like you basically view each other as family. I'm not wrong, right? No, you're right. Before all this started, we hadn't met for almost 5 years. The only reason we met again at all was because of work. I'm not sure there's any bond between the 2 of us at all anymore. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. What's so funny? The connections between people deepen over time to become bonds, and once such bonds have formed, they can never be broken. However far apart those people may be, no matter where life may take them, those bonds will always exist in some way. Not my words, by the way. They're just something some old guy I know said to me a while back. And I happen to agree with him. Kevin was happy to entrust everything to you without a second thought, right? You were talking like you knew what he was thinking earlier, too. About how he's going to tell us about his stigma. That's proven up that there's still a strong bond between you. I wish I could be so confident. Still, I can understand why you wanted to come with me now. I appreciate it, too. Thank you, Estelle. You're very welcome. I do have one more question, though. It's something of a personal one, however. Like what? I'll answer if I can. This is a good chance to get to know each other. Alright, forgive me if this sounds blunt, but... do people often tell you that you're too soft for your own good? What? What are you laughing for? I think I have my answer.
Yeah, you do.
At least let me answer before making up your mind. Ah, screw it. Let's get going. Right behind you.
Estelle, you can't even defend yourself from that. Don't even try. Alright, what's the next plane gonna look like? Let me take some water while we wait for it to load. We're in a weird area looking. Weird looking area again.
Where are we now? It seems we are in close dimensional space.
Huh. I already see a door. Luminous labyrinth. Huh. Strange.
It like a giant labyrinth of marble in a rift between dimensions. Or at least that's how it appears. Yeah, this will be a blast to go through. We're gonna need to put our backs in this one. Indeed. And quite immediately, too. Huh?
Yep, immediately.
What?
Careful, everyone. What is it? What the? What in the world?
These are dream spiders. They're foul beasts that devour people's dreams and replace them with nightmares. Oh, this plane's off to an awesome start. Well, whatever. Let's kick some devil butt.
What is this thing, though? Incubate.
That's an incubate!
A dream devil that appears in women's dreams, steals energies and sometimes life. Greedy widows. A very agile dream devil that looks like a spider. Its fangs contain deadly poison. We have dreams for this plane. Dream seems to be the theme of the enemies. Very interesting. Well, let's see what we've got here. I would like to ideally get the big guy out here first. You missed. Spook! Ow. Okie dokie. It's not glowing anymore. The game.
Upon the golden wings of Saturn.
I also can't skip this. Oh, gosh dang it. Help! Ah! Alright, confusion and poison are a must for protection. I get it.
I think that was the last of them. Phew, I'm bushed. So, were those the kind of devils you were talking about back in the garden? More specifically, it's a subspecies of devils known as dream devils. They're said to specialize in attacking the mind, and I think we confirmed that to be perfectly accurate. We're gonna need to put in more than our backs at this rate. How about we double check our equipment one last time before we head on? That certainly sounds wise. There's no such thing as being too cautious.
Here's our save. Let me restore my HP and stuff, and then we'll check out what's new. Okay, first off, shop. Sure enough, we got new gear. Our Rise can get an extra strong sword. Extra strong staff. Extra strong swords. Weaker, a lot weaker actually, holy crap. The defensive capabilities of that armor is atrocious. Or sorry, not the defensive capabilities, the pricing. Also, look at Rise's strength. It's my number. Anyways, it's got my number in it, but no, look at her ATS. It's exactly my number, actually. Nice. Anyways, ignore me. Press charm, sleep and faint, petrifying lighter. What about synthesizing quartz? Topaz. Oh, we can make the gems now. The gems, the gems, the gems. We're gonna need a lot of Sepith at this rate. A lot. Because I need to make as many of these as I can. I don't know if these are like the max level, but they are certainly very powerful. And now I'm also going to need to start maxing out everybody's slots. You can have that, Estelle. Yeah, I'm going to need to get a lot of farming done for stats and all that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be... It completely slipped my mind, to be honest with you, that I need to be replacing gear. Hang on. I don't want to sell Sylvan. Calamity's Rod. Odd Eyes. Genu is stronger than anything else I can get. Let's sell the... Sell this, 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 and this. I don't really need this. I don't need the Tatara or the Amagumo. What about selling gear? I don't really need the composites anymore. I don't like how expensive these things are. I'm gonna have to... Wait. Hang on. Can I synthesize something before I make a decision? No, I can't. I can't synthesize a time gem. In which case, I'm not going to feel as bad about doing this. I should, but I'm not. I'm going to need more. Oh, fine. Will I regret this in the future? 1000%. Do I care? Not right now. That's a problem for future me. Future me can pass me out in the whenever he wants to. At the very least, I want that armor first. I don't want to go into this new area. Nope, that's not good. Let's buy 3 of them, and I can probably sell the remaining that I have. Battle. Feels good to have all of our normal party members back, you know? I don't need these anymore. I need more. Alright, I'm gonna regret this. I know for a fact, but... If I can find an easy way of farming time gems, I'm just going to spend like an hour farming time gems. Or Sepith, sorry. I keep saying gems. Look, it's easy to look at it and just say gem, okay? I know I've done that the entire game. It's easy for me to look at it and just say gem. Did I? No, I don't think so. I'll buy one of these. Okay, we need confusion and poison protection for this place. Confusion for you. We're gonna need to figure out a way of dealing with this, but that'll be a problem for future me. For now, let's explore and fight a bit. Maybe we can work with what we've got. I'm invincible! I love being invincible! There's a stealing stone right there. Also Featherbush. His passing brought great sorrow to all but one, his son, who was acutely aware that no one could surpass his father's talent. More than he despised carpentry, he despised the crushing weight of his father's name. Seems like we got some... not much over here, but... Oh, I was wondering what I was wondering what I was looking at over here. What are these guys dropping in terms of Sepith? They drop a lot of space Sepith? Keep in charge. You're next. No! No! Don't crack me! You guys are a lot stronger. Bruh.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
These guys are a lot stronger than they normally are. All may set foot within the store. To lay claim to its rewards, however, you must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. What the hell does that mean? What? What the hell? It's a star door. All may set foot within the store. To lay claim to its reward, however, you must first overcome a trial. It just says it's a required battle in my guide. We'll hold off on it. We'll try it out next time, I think. On next episode. Not now. I'm not ending the episode now. I might go a little extra long on this one. Also, Halo Horse. Halo Horse? You think we can stabby?
Oh yeah!
Softening bomb. Lighter. Someone used to keep this his magazine stash in here. Whee! Where am I now? Hello? Succubus. I noticed this thing looked different from the Argai. Item? Curibulm. Ugetsu Zanshin. You hear some funky music playing from within the chest, but you do not see any instruments. This thing sucks. That thing just is terrible compared to what I've got. What is... Poltergeist. You have a silly face and I like you. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean I'm allowed to keep you alive. It just occurs to me that you're probably going to be requiring arts to kill, aren't you? Weak to literally anything that's not a basic element. The sound. I'm turning into a shy guy. Barrel Flame. Do Aerostorm.
This sucks! It sucks! This really sucks!
What is going on? Why do you get infinite turns? What the hell just happened? What just happened?
I'm just gonna use 2 Celestial Bombs and forget it ever happened. I know where to farm more. I don't want to deal with that. That was terrifying. That was actually terrifying. What was that? That was awful. Okay, I might need petrification gems here. Oh, right. I forgot. I got new gems. What? I'm so confused right now. Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. I'm not okay. Memory. Okay. I don't want to fight Poltergeist anymore. I'll fight literally anything that's not Poltergeist. Just please not Poltergeist.
Souls, may you rest.
I thought it was gonna be silly, haha, hee hee, funny little guy. It's taking my soul. There was once an heir to a kingdom who allowed everyone a piece of meat from a boar and of wine, provided, of course, they found the Quado's secret cellar underground. Finding his note. Am I having a stroke? What is going on? There was... You know what? Screw this chest. I hate it. I don't like that chest. That chest mocks me. I'm invincible.
Oh yeah!
Phantom mess. Pry into my chest.
No.
We got a bunch of pathways here. There's this seed. Wait, hang on. We might be able to get that stone there. Tell you what, if we can get that stone and open it, I'll be satisfied for today. That's a... Okay. Hi there, big guy. You give a lot of space. Attacks are deadly, but being it may pay off. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm starting to notice the issue. Okay. Please don't hurt me. Oh crap. It just occurs to me while I'm fighting. And it's not something I should be taking lightly. Weak to space. He's missing a lot of his attacks, but I'm scared what's gonna happen if he doesn't. No, crap. Estelle. Estelle's attack's gonna be wasted. Snap to make up for the loss. Oh, that was a stupid idea. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Why can I not skip this anymore, by the way? Oh, wait, hang on. Ow. Bruh. That's a joke. And not a very funny one. Ah, crap. Okay. Okay. Holy crap. Supreme Cloak and Dagger. Wow. So, this is of someone I don't... Another stone.
Wow, that thing sure is pretty. Is it some kind of septium? No, it's what's known as a sealing stone. You were inside one just like this when we found you. I was? Are we gonna find someone in this one too? Without doubt. You wouldn't happen to have any inkling as to who it could be, though, would you? Let me think.
It'd be nice if it was Dad, but I doubt we get that lucky.
Yeah. Maybe it could be Kurt. It might just be. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. It sounds though there are a number of possibilities. And the best way to find out which one rings true is to take it back to the garden. Then let's go.
Alright, we might end after we see who this is. I'm very curious. Who could this be? We've gotten all the party members yet, and I don't think it's going to be Kurt. Sure, it'd be not. I mean, it could be Kurt, and I'm just completely wrong, but I don't think it's going to be him. Problem is, I don't see anyone else who it could be. I don't know who else. Well, one way to find out. I feel like this one could be big, though. Either it's Kurt or it's something else, and if it's something else, it could be big. But I don't know who else. One way to find out. Maybe it's a new character we don't know entirely. Let's see. First of all, is it going to do something to the area? Sure enough, there was a locked door. I didn't even notice the door, honestly. But that's not what interests me. What interests me is what this. So, who have we got to join?
What?
That looks like...
It couldn't be. Cut it?
You gotta be kidding me. What? What? Richard? Okay. I'm not gonna... one of the final bosses of one of the final boss phases of the first game is a party member? Ugh, a sun grenade. Who goes there? Speak your name. What?
I sure didn't see this guy.
No, I did not.
I presume you're all familiar with this man. All I can tell by the uniform is that he's from the Royal Army.
Yeah, we certainly are. I'm not sure what's going on here. Estelle, Joshua, is that you, Your Highness?
Yes, it is. It's good to see you again, Richard. I feel the same.
The pleasure is all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see you well and in good health.
There's no need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know. How have you been?
Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I found myself in. I don't blame you, sir. I didn't know you would get dragged into this. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand?
It would be easier if I handled that.
I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rise Argent, a squire affiliated with the Grossritters.
The Grossritter? I see. It sounds as though this situation is even more normal than I thought. I suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's intelligence division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. At present, however, I run the research agency RNA Research. Well, I am not opposed to this development. This man could be powerful. Thank you. I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say.
What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you?
Well, part of me feels that way, yes. But that's not really it. The great doubt in my mind is simply, why me? To be fair, that is a good question. Why Richard? Everyone else we at least have some major connection to. And I'm not going to say we don't have a connection to Richard, but I wouldn't say it's the same as the one we have to everyone else in this party. Okay. So, why exactly does Richard fit into all this? Huh? I look at everyone here and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another to turn even the darkest of odds in their favor. Whether this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say. But from where I'm standing, you've already formed the perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you.
I guess so. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid running up on me. Oh, you're gonna really feel stupid after I thwack your brains out too much.
Not now, you two. If I may, I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Far from working together well with all of you, I'm a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nation in which we thrive. I can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind.
Still, you have helped us before, though. Like during the attack on Gransel, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah, that could have gone really bad if you and your men hadn't showed up when you helped when you did.
That right. Then there was the fact that you assumed responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Hawkingate. Yeah, you might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you never helped us before.
Be that as it may. My good man, it's not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua mentioned, while you valiantly defended Grancel, I was at Harken Gate threatening liberal safety. And yet here I am, fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. The best thing to do here, is, in my personal opinion, is relax.
I'm not sure boasting about not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. You were only threatening Libro on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you were trying to protect it. The same can't be said for me. My conspiracy was my own doing.
Okay, but what about me? We were being used by you guys' idea, but that doesn't change the fact that we were a bunch of skymans who even hijacked an airship. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life, and we're trying to make the most of it running our new company. I don't think our positions are all that different, honestly.
Well, you might have done some things that you regret. But it's not the past that determines who you are. It's who you choose to do. It's what you choose to do now.
Exactly, and it'd be a huge help if we had some of this baller as you fighting with us. So please, we could really use your help.
Be sure, Nice.
Huh? You guys know each other? Yeah. How'd that happen?
She kicked my ass.
I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Huh? Really? After all we've heard, I see no reason to refuse your company. If anything, we're eager to welcome you to our group with open arms, myself included. You could consider aid given to the Gralsritter if that would make you less adverse to the idea. What do you say?
Very well. You have my support.
Woo! I'm so glad you're with us.
Thank you. I only hope I meet your expectations. Incidentally, there's one thing I would like to confirm first.
What would that be?
You said that you believe everyone to have been surrounded by that white lights and sent here at roughly the same time. When that happened, were all of you wearing the same clothes you are now?
What kind of question is that?
Wait.
Now that you mention it, how come you're wearing your military uniform?
Oh! Huh. Huh. Curious. You're right.
I was under the impression that you left the armed forces.
I see why you're asking that question now. Why the hell are you wearing your uniform?
That's right.
Huh. Now the question makes sense.
Yeah, he shouldn't have that outfit. So how the hell?
You were wearing something different when you were sent here, weren't you?
I was.
Currently, I work out of an office in Ruan City, and since beginning work there, I've never once willingly worn my own uniform. When I was surrounded by that light, I was wearing a shirt and a pair of slacks as I normally do. And yet somehow I find myself here in uniform.
It's odd. It's not something that happened to anyone else either.
Oh, I have a thought.
Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else and prepared a strapping uniform for him to have to bring him here.
Olivia. Yeah, I don't think so. So in addition to the other billion ways that they're weird freak, they've got a military uniform fetish too.
Does it surprise you still?
I can entirely blame if they did though. Same.
What's going on here?
I swear.
Game! What do you mean? What is... What is... What? What? You can't just do that as a way of representing. Has no idea what's going on. You can't just do that, game.
I swear to God. So, there's clearly got to be something to it. I get the feeling we're on the verge of a major breakthrough in working out how we ended up here. So do I. As well as what this place really is to begin with. Interesting. In that case, let's put the matter aside for now.
Now that's settled then, we should start getting ready to resume our investigation. Releasing Richard should hopefully have opened up a new path for us to follow.
I'm gonna...
Understood.
Oh, he looks sick. The Amagumo, the Battle Circa Force Gear, Chain 3, Luminous Divider, True Luminous Wheel, True Luminous Ogre Slash, and Afterglow Slash Smasher. What ornaments do you have? You have... not that. You have Attack 4, Action 4, EP Cut 4, Open, Hit 4, Mind 4, and Evade 4. And I can just have this as like some sort of random slot, I guess. I don't know. Infid? No, actually. Seal. A mysterious seal. Tina. That's good. That's funny. I love that. Well, I guess we're also gonna have to figure. I guess the other thing that'll maybe make sense of this place the most is who is the final party member. Speaking of that though, Richard recovered 2 CP, +1 movement, and minus 25 ADF. Neat. There's only 1 party member left, and that's even supported by here, I feel. The game will always force you to have 2 party members, I think. Then again, I thought that before as well, and then the game added a scroll wheel to the reserve party, so maybe I shouldn't be trusting that knowledge. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for today, so thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.